Differential equations of higher order was a topic which was common for all the VT students in engineering mathematics 2. But nowadays, depending upon the branch and semester, it might be in semester 1, 2 or even 3. But don't worry, wherever it comes in your syllabus, it's an important topic and extremely useful for exams as well as for higher studies. So, hello future engineers and my dear students, welcome back to Mudassir Academy. I am Mudassir Sheikh. Today we are going to start with a new module, that is higher order differential equation. And in today's video, we are going to focus on finding the complementary factor CF of higher order differential equations. So, stick with me. This is going to be a step-by-step breakdown. Do not skip any part because every concept builds on the last. And as you all know, I am here to make things damn easy for you, even if you lack in the basics, so that whatever I teach you easily enters your brain. So, listen to me carefully, lend your ears. So, let's start with the differential equations of higher order. So, what actually does higher order differential equation means? See, higher order differential equation means, in the previous video, if you can refer my engineering mathematics 1 video, I had done model on differential equations of single order, that is the first order. So, we had done the exact, reducible to exact, linear, non-linear, so on. Here, higher order means the order is high, not only dy by dx, it is d square by dx square, d cube by dx cube, d raised to 4 by dx 4, so on. This is called higher order. So, the basic, as I am telling you, listen to me carefully, the first basic you need to understand is, see, you will not find this in textbook or the college people, they won't tell you, listen to me carefully here. The first basic you need to remember to master a differential equation is that in any differential equation of higher order, okay, dy by dx means dy. See, very simple, I will explain here. See carefully, dy by dx means what? Dy. Similarly, d square y by dx square means d square y, so on. Similarly, d cube y by dx cube means, similarly we can write d cube y by dx cube means d cube, capital D cube y. Okay, this is a basic thing. And one more very simple thing here is, if d comes in the numerator, d means what? dy by dx, differentiation is to dx. Okay, if d comes in numerator, then what? Differentiate. I am making it very clear for you so that even if you lack in the basics, it will easily enter here. Again, if d comes in the numerator, differentiate. If d comes in denominator, then what? Integrate. That's it. Getting it here? That means into d means d by dx upon d means integration of dx. That's it. As simple as that. The first basic. Okay, let me see. I just play simple here. I told what? Into d means differentiate, upon d means integrate. Say for example, d into sin x means what? Differentiate. D sin x. What's the answer? Cos x. If I tell sin x upon d, d is coming in the denominator, so integrate. What is integration? That is sin x upon d means integration of sin x, that is minus cos x. As simple as that. Get it? Now, see, the solution of any higher order differential equation is given as solution y is equal to complementary factor plus particular integral. What is that? Particular integral. Complementary factor plus particular integral. Now, I write it as, a solution, say y is equal to CF plus PI, as you all know. Complementary factor plus particular integral. Now, See, why? So, to find a solution, we need to find both the complementary factor and the particular integral, but complementary factor you have to find first. Okay. So, now here this complementary factor, it depends on, or you have to find from what? LHS, and Pi from where? The RHS, the right hand side. So, whatever LHS is there, the differential equation f d of y, that helps us to find the complementary factor. Now, to find the complementary factor, how to find is found from the roots. You need to what? Find the roots to write the CF. Without roots, you cannot write the CF. Okay. So, how to find the roots? Say, the basic you have been identities which you have been learning from since your 7th, 8th standard up till 12th. You need to employ the simple basics identities here. I will write some of them, say like a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a plus b. Okay. And say a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. Say a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Fine. And one more was a square plus b square is equal to a plus b the whole square minus 2ab. Or you can simply use the quadratic root, that is x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, these are the various basics to learn how to find the roots of the given equation. But that is not required. You can easily use the calculator. That is not required. You can use what? Your calculator. That is it. So, which one to use? See, you have two types of calculators here. You can use the Casio FX 991S plus. You can use Casio FX 991S plus or the Casio 991 CROW, which is widely used in colleges nowadays. Earlier for the 18 scheme, 17 scheme and up to 21 scheme, they used to use the Casio 991S plus. First or second edition, whatever both are same, and now this calculator is very common among engineering colleges, that is Casio 991 CW, a little more advanced, but Casio FX 991S plus is very easy to operate. It is more than required and very the best according to me for engineering, whereas if you have bought this Casio 991, it is 991 CW, it is advanced but little more complicated. When you have get hands on it, it is also easy, no problem. Okay. But in solving problems, I will show you how to use both of them. Okay. So, now once, see, one more time, the differential equation is given. Okay. You have to write in terms of d. After writing in terms of d, into d means, as you know, the basic differentiate, upon d means integrate. Solution is CF plus Pi. CF depends on what? The LHS, and Pi on the RHS. So, means what? From the CF, you need to find the roots. Once you find the roots, then only you can write the CF. Okay. Without the roots, you cannot write the CF. That means, say, if I tell d cube equation like third order degree, d cube y by dx cube plus d square y by d so on plus dy by dx plus something, d cube means 3 roots. The higher order is considered. D raised to 4 means 4 roots. D square means 2 roots. So on. Understand? Okay. That means the finding CF, I will show you by doing examples how to do it. But now let us see a brief theory of how to write the CF. Later we will find the CF using practical examples. Now writing the CF, very very important. Writing the complementary factor. Okay, this is very very important. So, to write the CF, as I told, CF depends upon the roots. Say first case, if the roots are say real and say distinct. If the roots are say real and distinct. Say I got a root as say m is equal to this is basically I am showing with some I am not giving you general theory here. I am explaining you with how to find the roots, how to write a CF with real roots here. Say if I get a root as m is equal to 1, 2, say minus 3, so okay, say minus 5, something like this. It can be anything. Okay. Now 1, 2, 3, 4 roots. So the complementary factor CF is written as if the roots are real and distinct. If the roots are real and distinct, understand this, then CF will be C. 1, it will be C1 e raised to x plus 2 C2 e raised to 2x plus minus 3 C3 e raised to what's the root? Minus 3x plus C4 e raised to minus 5x. See like this. So if the given say 0, one more thing, okay, 0 means plus C5 e raised to 0x, that is definitely C5 only because e raised to 0 is 1. This is how we write. The next say the roots are repeated or same. Say second roots are simple words, okay, repeated. Repeated in the sense say sometimes I get roots as 2, 2, 1, 1 something. Say for example I get a roots as say m is equal to 2, 2. So these are repeated same roots. So how to write a CF for this? See, students get confused here. Understand this carefully. If the roots are same, then the complementary factor will be same means C1 plus C2x whole into 2. That's the root 2x. That's it. As simple as that. Now say one more. Say if I have roots as m is equal to say minus 1 and minus 1. 3 repeated roots. Then again I write CF as what? 3 roots. See, for 2 it is C1 plus C2x. For 3 it will be C1 plus C2x plus C3x square whole into e raised to what's that? Minus 1x or minus x. If it was minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2x. If it was minus 3, minus 3, minus 3, minus 3x. So on. That's it. Now lastly, if the roots are, okay, this is more than enough. The last is, if you understand last, more than enough. The roots are imaginary. The roots are imaginary, conjugate or imaginary, whatever. Let's say simple, keep it simple, imaginary. Say if I get root of say m is equal to say 3 plus or minus 2i. In that case, what to do? Very simple. The complementary factor is written as, see, for the imaginary term, cosine sign always. C1 cos of 2x plus c. I is imaginary. For that only assign cosine sign plus C2 sine of 2x whole bracket. What's the real term? Real and imaginary, that's conjugate. What's the real term here? 3 into e raised to 3x. That's it. Okay. Now say, so one more thing, say if I am getting plain say m is equal to plus or minus say only 2i. In that case CF can be written as C1, only you write the imaginary terms, that is C1 cos of 2x plus C2 sine of 2x, that's it, into there is no c, 0, e raised to 0 is 1, so keep it as it is. That's it. I hope this was enough to explain you how to write the CF, which is very, very important. So understand it, don't make any mistake here. So I will make you more and more perfect by showing some practical examples here. Okay, and I think solving these examples will be more than enough to get a better understanding how to write the CF so that you are properly prepared for your exams. Fine. So let's start some examples. So we will solve some random multiple different types of question here to understand how to find the roots and how to exactly write the CF. And at the end of this class, I 100% assure you that you will become perfect in writing the CF. Okay. Now, let us say one very simple question. D square y by dx square plus 3 dy by dx plus 2y is equal to 0. Note that the right side is 0. Okay. That means, as I told you, the solution of any differential equation of higher order is CF plus PI. The complementary factor depends on the LHS and the CF on the particular integral on the RHS. Here RHS is 0, so solution is only CF, and in today's video we are focusing only on finding the CF. So I will take the right side 0. Okay, solution is only CF here. Now here the first thing what you need to do, this is higher order. Why? D square y dy so on. Higher than dy by dx is called higher order. Understand? The first thing what I told, the basic logic is dy by dx is dy, d square y by dx square is d square y. So first example I write the correct steps here. See, this will be d square y plus 3 dy plus 2y is equal to 0. Now later see that you can write directly. There is no need to write like this. Later what I take y outside. Okay, d square plus 3d plus 2 whole into y is equal to 0. That is this function of dy f dy. Okay. The next step here, from this we need to find the roots. For that I'll simply write, I'll not take d as it is, it will not appropriate. I will write d as m. Why? To find the roots. That's nothing more than that. Okay. So I write d as m square. That is the method followed in the textbooks and is required to show in the examinations. Okay. So I write d as m square plus 3 plus 2 is 0. Now you have to find a root. This is very simple roots. You can use a calculators here. Okay, as I have both the fx 991 es plus, and I also have here the new version, as I told you, that is Classfish Casio fx 991 c1w. So now say using this first calculator, I hope you are aware of finding the roots, but if you are new then please see it carefully. The mode should be always in degree, the first thing to remember here. Now you can go to mode. Okay, you can follow the steps correspondingly on the emulator here. Mode, then equation 5, then d square means 1 2 3 ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, that is press number 3. Then it will ask the value of a. See, this is a 1, b and c is 2. So a is 1 is equal to b is 3. Go according to the order. Okay, if something missing, put 0 is equal to 2. So is equal to, so now press equal to, we get answer as -1 and -2. So roots are m is equal to -1 comma -2. Okay, these are the roots which we find. Okay, this is how to find the roots. Similarly, if you are using the Classfish 991 c1w, the same thing. First you need to press the on button. Okay, then you need to go to home. First in home you will get an equation here, that is spreadsheet table, then equation x5 is equal to 0. Press OK. Then it will ask for simultaneous polynomial. You are solving a higher order polynomial. D square by dx square, d cube by dx square, everything is polynomial. So select the polynomial second. Okay, then ax square, the first only ax square plus bx plus c. Press OK. Then that will given 0x square plus 0x plus 0. Put all the values of ABC. Here is 1 equal to, here in place of equal to there is execute. Okay, equal to is equal to 3 equal to 2 equal to. So when I press execute, you are getting the roots as -1 and -2. As simple as that. So get the roots as -1 -2. Therefore the complementary factor CF is equal to what? Roots are different, real and different here. -1 is different from -2. So C1 e raised to -x plus C2 e raised to -2x. Therefore the solution y is equal to C1 e raised to -x plus C2 e raised to -2x. That's it. That's the solution, because the solution is only the complementary factor. That's all. Agreed? This is a very simple question. So, okay. D square y by dx square minus 4y is equal to 0. Very simple question. Again the same stuff. What is the meaning of d square by dx square? It's capital D square y. So, write directly here. So, there is no need of again, I take directly y side. So, d square minus 4 into y is equal to 0. Okay, I showed you first step here. Now, there is no need. Directly you can write d square by dx to d square minus 4, y is outside. What y is what you are solving for. So, we have it as again replace dy m square minus 4 is equal to 0. That implies m square is equal to 4. Am I right? Take that side 4. So, m square means how many roots? 2 roots. Square means 2 roots, cube means 3 roots, so on. Okay. Square means 2 roots. M square is equal to 4. That means m is equal to what? As you know, that means it implies m is equal to plus or minus 2. That implies again I write m is equal to 2 roots, so plus 2 and minus 2. So, these are the roots obtained here. Now, I got the roots. So, 2 and minus 2 are also again different. 2 is different, minus 2 is different. Therefore, the solution is CF. Y is equal to CF, that is equal to C1 e raised to 2x plus C2 e raised to minus 2x. That's all. That's the solution. As simple as that. Okay, very simple solution. Fine. So, let's move on to the next problem. The next problem will take like this, say d square plus 9 into y is equal to 0. I could directly discuss given. Previous question was d square minus 4 into y was there. So, I got d square m square is equal to 4, so plus or minus 2, c1 e raised to 2x plus c2 e raised to minus 2x. But here see, be careful, I am going to d square plus 9 is equal to 0. That means m square plus 9 equals to 0. That means m square equal to minus 9. And you are all aware of this. When the right side is minus 9, the roots are imaginary. If it was only plus 9, then plus or minus 3. Okay. Root of minus 1 is I. That's why we have the root as m is equal to plus or minus 3i. That means m is equal to what? 2 roots, that is plus or minus 3i. And how to write this? So, how to write this now? I have given it already here. See, if the roots are imaginary, m is equal to plus or minus 2i, c1 cos 2x, c2 sin 2x, real part is 0, is 1. That's why here the solutions, the complementary factor CF is equal to c1, only the imaginary term, cos of 3x plus c2 sin of 3x, that is y is equal to the solution is only CF, that is c1 cos of 3x plus c2 sin of 3x. That's all. So, this is the solution. Okay. Clear? So, I hope the solution is clear for you. Please stay with me. I will be solving more and more different types of problems to make you perfect. And as I promised, at the end of this video, you will be 100% CF ready. And as some of you know, I am currently undergoing cancer treatment. My energy levels might be little lower than usual, and I truly apologize if it comes across in the video. But trust me, my commitment in making or putting high quality content in front of you is stronger than ever. So, it means the world to me that you are here. If you find this video helpful, please, I ask for your support, subscribe this channel and share this video as much as possible with your friends, your classmates, your study circles as much as possible. It truly helps me to continue this work. So, let's move on to the next problem on finding the CF. So, the next problem is, so let's say the next problem is say, okay, y double dash minus 4y dash plus 13y is equal to 0. Okay, let's solve this problem. So, again as usual, d square y by dx square, y double dash just same only. Y dash is dy by dx. Yeah, I hope you know this. basic thing, y double dash is dy by dx, y double dash means d square y by dx square. The question may be given in any form or they may be given as usual directly. Now, what is y double dash? D square y by, I write it for you, dx square minus 4 dy by dx plus 13y is equal to 0. Again d square minus 4d plus 13 bracket y is equal to 0. Again you write d as m square minus 4m plus 13 is equal to 0. So, let us use the calculator here. Follow me how I use it. The corresponding emulator will be shown here. Please refer it carefully. Okay, I get the same stuff. So, again on we go to the where home. In home, spreadsheet table equation. We have to solve the equation. So, press the button x y 0 equation. Okay. Now, you are solving the polynomial here, second order. So, go to polynomials. There is simultaneous polynomial and solver. Go to polynomial. Again ax square plus bx to c form because degree is 2 here, higher degree. So, press OK. And again 1m. So, put in 0x square plus 0x plus 0. So, you put a, that is 1 is equal to minus 4 is equal to and 13 is equal to. Okay, press execute here. So, you get a root as 2 plus 3i and 2 minus 3i. Fine. So, you get roots as m is equal to 2 plus or minus 3i. That is it. Now, these are the roots which we obtained here. Now, after we get the roots, we need to write the CF. Now, series roots are imaginary conjugate, that is there is a real and imaginary part here. So, obviously, the complementary factor CF will be C1 cos of, which is the imaginary term, 3 here. So, 3x plus C2 sin of 3x whole into the real part is e raised to 2x. That means the solution y is equal to C1 cos of 3x plus C2 sin of 3x, C1 cos of 3x plus C2 sin of 3x whole into e raised to 2x, because the solution is only the complementary factor. Okay. So, solution is y is equal to C1 cos 3x plus C2 sin 3x into e raised to 2x. That is it. I hope you understood the solution here. Let us solve this question now. D cube plus 8 into y is equal to 0. Okay. See, this question I have seen while writing papers and all. Due to lack of basics, many people what they will do in many students, d cube plus 8 is equal to 0. Okay, that means obviously m cube plus 8 is equal to 0. So, what they will do? M cube plus 8 is equal to 0. See, m cube is equal to minus 8. So, m is equal to minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. Wrong. 0 marks. It does not work like that. Okay. So, 3 roots, it will have imaginary roots also. Remember. Okay. So, for m cube plus 8 is equal to 0, usually if you want to solve it manually, the formula applies. I have given you at the end of this class, at the beginning of this class, that is a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. So, this is written as m cube plus 2 cube. First I will show it manually, then we will use the calculator. Okay. So, a cube plus b cube, what formula? We had a formula here, I will write it down. We had a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. Okay, now done. Listen very carefully now. Say m cube, a cube plus b cube, a plus b, m plus 2 into m square minus ab plus 4 is equal to 0. So, m plus 2 is equal to 0 and again m square minus 2m plus 4 is equal to 0. So, m plus 2 is 0 means m is equal to minus 2. Again m square minus 2m plus 4 is equal to 0 means you can use the calculator again now. You have, okay, you find it as same thing. So, what do you have? 1 equals minus 2 equals 4 equals 1 plus or minus 1 plus root 3i and 1 minus root 3i, that is 1 plus or minus root 3i. So we have m is equal to 1 plus or minus root 3i. See the difference? It's not minus 2 minus 2 minus 2, something different. So 3 roots are minus 2 and 1 plus root 3i and 1 minus root, that is written as combined as 1 plus or minus root 3i. That's it. So before writing the solution CF or the solution, let me show how to find these roots using calculator. So I will show in both the calculator. The first I will use is FX 991 S plus second edition, my choice. So again you go to the should be degree mode, okay, should be on, and go to mode, equation 5. See here we are solving a third degree equation, m cube is there. That means you have to use here in Casio 991 S plus. Please refer the software emulator here and do it correspondingly. So you need number 4 ax cube plus bx squared plus cx plus t, number 4 here. See, d cube plus 8 means d cube is there, there is no d square term, there is no d term, so they have to put it 0 0. Be careful. So 1 for m cube, see 1 and is equal to 0, no d square term is equal to 0, no d term, lastly constant is what? 8 is equal to, the solution is coming as 1 is minus 2, which you got here, again plus equal to 1 plus root 3i, again 1 minus root 3i, that is 1 plus or minus root 3i. Now using the classes 991 CMW, okay, many students have it now, that is the recent syllabus, they are using this calculator. Again the same stuff, we go to the home, then you press the equation, that is x y 0, then we are solving polynomial. Okay, now ax, it's cube term, so it is first is ax square plus bx plus c, next is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. We will take the second one because the order here is 3. Okay, now 0x cube plus, you have to fill the values here, 0, there is 1, see x square, no x square terms is equal to 0, no x terms 0 is equal to, last constant is what? How much? It's 8 is equal to. So again press execute, again the same thing you are getting, minus 2, 1 plus root 3 and 1 minus root 3. I hope you understood how to solve this in the calculator. Okay, so I found the roots now. Now once you find the roots, the complementary factor is what? 2 is 3 roots, okay, minus 2 is real plain root. So it will be c1 e raised to minus 2x plus c, 1 plus or minus root 3i, imaginary conjugate. So it will be, who is imaginary? See, I already taken c1, 3 roots means c1, c2, c3. c2 cos of root 3x plus c3 sine of root 3x whole into, who is real here? 1 e raised to x. That's the solution. So I write here once again, solution y is equal to c1 e raised to minus 2x plus c2 cos of root 3x plus c3 sine of root 3x whole into e raised to x, that is this one, 1x. That's it. That's the solution here. Okay, so this is to get as solution. That's all. Hope it's clear. So I solved variety of questions to make it perfect. Let's solve one more last question here. So let's take this question as d raised to 4 plus 64 into y is equal to 0. Okay. So let's solve this now. See this question, if they ask, no, they can ask for around 5 to 6 marks, sometimes 7 marks. So you cannot, see, fx 991 years plus has a limit up till only. Usually this is not required further in engineering also, but fx 992 years plus only has a limit up to ax cube, third degree. But fx 992 CNW you can solve up to 4th degree. But sometimes they ask this question in examination for 5 to 6 marks, sometimes 7 marks. So you cannot simply use the calculator, find the roots and write the answer. They won't give you any marks. Let's solve it. It will show some steps here. Okay, so let's solve this first manually. Fine. Then I'll show you if the roots, let's verify if these roots are correct in 990 C1W. Now first m raised to 4 plus 64 is equal to 0. There should be 4 roots. Now to find the roots, I rewrite this as m square plus 8 square is equal to 0, because I have given one simple identity over there in the previous theory, that was we can write a square plus b square is equal to a plus b the whole square minus 2ab. Am I right? Now using this, let's a is your m square and b is 8. Okay, so we write this as m square plus 8 the whole square minus 2ab, that is 16m square is equal to 0. Correct? A is m square and b is 8 to 16 m square. Now again this I will write as a form m square plus 8 the whole square minus 4m square. A very standard identity, a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. A square minus b square, a plus b into a minus b. So let's write it down here. So m square plus 8 plus 4m into m square plus 8 minus 4m is equal to 0. See, so interesting it is. Correct and beautiful. Now I rewrite this again as m square plus 4m plus 8 is into m square minus 4m plus 8 is equal to 0. That means bracket is equal to 0 means one form is m square plus 4m plus 8 is equal to 0, and the other, where you can find 2 roots, can find from here, other 2 roots minus 4m plus 8 is equal to 0. Now we can happily use the calculator. Okay, let's see. So we have 1 equals 4 equals 8 equals, so for this we are getting minus 2 plus minus 2i. M is equal to minus 2 plus minus 2i, and let's see for this we got 2 roots here, one is minus 2 plus 2i, other is minus 2 minus 2i, and for this we will apply it here. It's 1 equals minus 4 equals 8 equals to 2 plus, this we are getting m is equal to 2 plus minus 2i. See, these are the roots obtained here. Now based on these roots you have to write the CF. So these roots are obviously different and they are imaginary. So 4 roots. So I have the, so directly write here, so solution is equal to CF, that is y is equal to, okay, for this it will be C1 cos of 2x plus C2 sin of 2x whole into e raised to minus 2x, and for this one C1 C2 C3 C4, 4 roots. So C3 cos of 2x plus C4 sin of 4x whole into e raised to, what's that, 2x. That's the right here solution. That's it. Okay, that's all. Correct. So what I got here for this imaginary plus minus 2x C1 cos 2x plus C2 sin 2x into e raised to minus 2x, C1 C2 over, the next 2 roots will be C3 and C4, C3 cos 2x plus C4 sin of, this will be what, 2, right? So sin of 2x whole bracket into e raised to real part is 2x. That's the solution. Beautiful. That's all. So I hope you clearly understood how to solve this. Now as I told you, let's verify these roots in the, because as I told you, this calculator has now as I told you, let's verify the correctness of the roots in fx. 980 is not required, but as I told you, we will see, because as I told you in 919 s plus the limit is only up to x cube, but here in fx 9 into CW you can find up to 4th root, but it is not required, but anyway I will show it to you. Okay. So let us see, again we go to home, equation, then polynomial. See here, first is ax square plus bx plus c, second is ax cube plus bx square plus c plus d, last is ax to 4 plus bx cube plus c square plus dx plus c. You won't need it for any further calculations, but here I am showing you. Okay. Now see, if I go here, okay, so d is to 4, 1 is equal to, there is no cube, 0 is equal to, there is no square, 0 is equal to, okay, then there is no x term, 0 is equal to, lastly the constant is how much? 64 is equal to, see, 2 plus 2i, 2 minus 2i, done, again equal to, minus 2 plus 2i and minus 2 minus 2, yeah, absolutely correct. So this is the roots and this is the solution, that's it. So my dear friends, that's all for today's video. I hope you clearly understood how to find the roots and write the CF. Okay, I solved numerous different types of problems, and now I am 100% sure that if I give you any problem from any textbook to find the CF, you will definitely do it. So please, you also take a time, solve different types of question and practice the CF. Okay, but this is not over yet. Listen to me carefully. See, there are some questions they are asking VT examination, which are CF based. That is, the right side is given as 0, but they ask for around 6 to 7 marks. Problems like 4 d raised to 4 minus 4 d cube minus 23 d square plus 12 d plus 36 into y is 0 into y is 0. Such problems you have to show it manually step by step. Okay, so I show you those couple of important problems in the next video. So please pay close attention on your studies, practice well and get ready for the next lesson. Until then, take care, keep studying hard and keep watching. Goodbye.